The Garden of Forgotten Seeds. At the edge of a bustling town, where cobblestone streets gave way to rolling meadows, there was an old wooden gate that most people ignored. It looked weathered and unremarkable, its hinges rusted with time. Beyond the gate lay a forgotten garden, shrouded in mist and mystery. Few ventured inside, and those who did rarely spoke of what they found. One quiet evening, a tired librarian named Mara stumbled upon the gate during her walk. She had spent years caring for others, organizing shelves and helping students find answers. But she had long forgotten to care for herself. Feeling drawn to the gate, she pushed it open and stepped inside. The air in the garden was cool and fragrant, carrying the soft scent of jasmine and lavender. The world outside seemed to fade as Mara wandered deeper, her footsteps muffled by the mossy ground. In the heart of the garden, she found something extraordinary. A patch of soil dotted with tiny glowing seeds, each pulsing faintly like a heartbeat. Mara knelt by the seeds, captivated by their gentle glow. They seemed to whisper faintly, though she couldn't quite make out their words. Suddenly, a soft voice behind her broke the stillness.
They are the seeds of forgotten dreams.
Mara turned to see an elderly gardener standing nearby, his face kind and weathered by years of care.
Each one holds a memory, a hope, or a piece of someone's heart that they've left behind.
Mara looked back at the seeds. Why are they here? Why have they been forgotten? The gardener smiled gently.
Life moves quickly, and people often lose sight of the small things that bring them joy or strength. But these seeds never truly vanish. They wait, quietly, for someone to remember them.
Mara's heart ached as she thought of her own forgotten dreams, buried beneath years of responsibility and routine. Can they grow again?
All they need is a little care, a little patience, and a little light.
The gardener handed Mara a small trowel and a watering can, his movements calm and deliberate.
If you'd like, you can help me tend to them.
Mara hesitated, but then nodded. Together they worked in the garden, gently planting the glowing seeds into the soft soil. As they worked, Mara felt something shift within her. A quiet sense of peace, as though the act of caring for the seeds was also caring for herself. Each seed they planted seemed to brighten, its glow steady and warm. The gardener spoke as they worked, her voice soothing.
Every seed represents something precious. A forgotten kindness, an abandoned goal, a moment of courage. By tending to them, you give them life again.
Mara found herself smiling for the first time in days.
It's strange. I feel lighter, as though the seeds are giving something back to me.
The gardener's eyes twinkled.
That's the magic of the garden. It gives as much as it receives.
As they finished planting the last seed, Mara noticed that the garden had begun to transform. Flowers of every color began to bloom around them, their petals glowing faintly like the seeds. The air was filled with a soft hum, a melody so gentle it felt like the garden itself was singing. Mara stood in awe, the beauty of the garden filling her heart with warmth. She said, "It's incredible." The gardener placed a hand on her shoulder.
This is what happens when we tend to the things we've forgotten. They grow, they bloom, and they remind us of the beauty that's always been within us.
Mara felt tears prick her eyes, not from sadness, but from a deep sense of gratitude. She realized that the garden wasn't just a place. It was a reflection of her own heart, a reminder that even the most neglected dreams could bloom again with a little care. As dawn began to break, the gardener handed Mara a small, glowing seed.
Take this with you. Plant it where you feel it's needed most, and let it remind you that it's never too late to nurture the things that matter.
Mara held the seed close, its warmth spreading through her hand. She thanked the gardener and began her walk back to the gate, her heart lighter than it had been in years. When she stepped back into the world beyond the garden, the morning light felt softer, the air sweeter. Mara knew that the garden would always be there, waiting for her if she ever needed it. And she also knew that the seed she carried wasn't just for her. It was a gift she could share, a way to bring a little of the garden's magic into the world. As you lie in your bed tonight, think of the garden of forgotten seeds. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and imagine its glowing flowers and gentle hum. Let its calm remind you that it's never too late to tend to your dreams, to nurture the small things that bring joy and light to your life. Rest now, knowing that within you lies the power to plant new seeds and watch them bloom, filling your world with beauty and hope.